You paid for something you never received, or a product or service didn't exactly meet your expectations. According to local Better Business Bureau, this is a common experience for many people in Hawaii, especially when you hire a business that does not have a positive reputation. Cameron Nakashima is here with the Better Business Bureau, and he joins us with advice for what to do when things don't go quite as planned with the business. Good morning, Cameron.
Good morning, Brian.
So, it's hard to believe, but this is actually commonplace now. How is it so common that a legitimate business does not deliver on what they're expected to do?
Yeah, so in the past year, Better Business Bureau has received thousands of complaints about legitimate businesses from residents in Hawaii. And we've worked to resolve over 10,000 of these complaints in the last year. And so this experience of feeling let down by a business after you've worked with them, it's actually quite a common one, unfortunately. And when this happens, it can be really frustrating, and especially when the amount of money is high, right? Like when you're working with an auto mechanic, or maybe somebody's working on your house, or there's another large ticket expense. When things don't go to plan, it can feel really overwhelming. So fortunately, there are some simple steps that will help improve your odds of getting a positive resolution, and Better Business Bureau can help with that.
Okay, Cameron, so you mentioned simple steps. So what should viewers do when they feel like, hey, a business didn't meet my expectations, they didn't deliver what was promised? What's their next plan of action?
So the first thing, and it's going to kind of sound obvious, but you'd be shocked how many people don't do this, it's talk to the business first. And if you talk to them, you want to be polite, but also be factual. So don't let your conversation be emotionally or opinion driven. Be very factual, and that includes being prepared. So have the contract that you signed with them, have all your correspondence, notes about that. So present your case to them. Try to talk to somebody who's management level, or maybe the owner of the business if it's a small business. So that's going to be your first thing, and they might actually resolve it then and there without you having to take additional steps. But if they ghost you, if they dig their heels in and they aren't doing what you believe is right, then the next step is to get Better Business Bureau involved. And you can file a complaint against that business, or you can contact us. And in either case, we will reach out to that business on your behalf and ask them to respond to you and work through this process. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you as a consumer are going to get the resolution that you're quite after, but at least some resolution will happen. There'll be a conversation that's had. So that's the second thing. The third thing is, if it's a really big, really expensive, really involved process, and it can't just get resolved over some emails or phone calls, the next step might be to consider mediation and arbitration, which is you can get a legal outcome that way, or a legally binding outcome without going to court. So those are kind of the first three things you should consider.
And then, Cameron, you mentioned mediation, arbitration. Now, let's say worst case scenario, the business does not want to cooperate with you, if they don't want to work with the Better Business Bureau, and if they definitely don't want to do mediation or arbitration. What are the options do our viewers have?
Absolutely. So something I didn't mention about mediation and arbitration is that it is at will, right? It's optional. So if the business decides it doesn't want to participate in mediation or arbitration, your next step might be to consider legal action, depending on how complex, how expensive this all is, and if it's worth it. So we would say, get some good legal advice, talk to an attorney, see what your best options are. Another thing to consider is to get an industry, industry authority involved. So this would be like a home builders association or an automotive association. A lot of times the business that you've worked with is a member of one of those associations. There could be a bond, there could be other leverage that you might be able to use to help bring that conversation forward and hopefully work towards a resolution. But kind of the big point, I think, to drive home with all of this is, if you start with a trusted business, a business with a good reputation, a business that's BBB accredited, for example, your odds of getting a response from the business, and a business who wants to work with you to resolve your issue that has occurred, it's going to be much more likely that they'll be willing to work with you.
All right, thank you, Cameron Nakashima, for the Better Business Bureau. In fact, they got more tips to help you navigate the local marketplace at bbb.org. Thank you, Cameron.
Thank you, Brian.
Coming up next, a quick check on